And welcome to the Geekcast, the podcast where pop culture gets dissected, debated, and occasionally roasted. Hosted by the Geekcast and co-hosted by King Spike with our friend Hayden Center on today. This is your weekly destination for deep dives into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, anime, manga, gaming, movies, TV, and comic book culture. Whether we're breaking down the latest superhero theories, calling out bad writing, predicting cinematic universes before they happen, or sparking debates in the fandom. Can't stop arguing about. The Geekcast / the Rumor Mill delivers unfiltered opinions, sharp analysis, and real fan conversations, not industry fluff. Once again, Chad Ryan, Spike, or Hayden and Spike. And
I'll say I'm over here.
Yeah. And we got something to talk about today regarding an announcement, which I wrote down a lot of stuff too, so we have all that going. Awesome. But I figured, so let me pull up the chat up real quick because I know some people were messaging real quick when we start, just because I already saw it on there. Yeah, Scott Edwards said, will Thor, Yelena, Carol, Storm, Ghost, U.S. Agent, Kamala Khan, and Kate Bishop all get fight scenes in the Doomsday against Doom's forces? Ooh. From my understanding, there's certain characters that are going to be in certain parts, but as I know, as of right now, Storm, Ghost, Kamala, Kate Bishop are smaller characters, so they're not really involved in this as much. Same with Carol.
I figured.
Yeah. It's mainly obviously Thor, Yelena, U.S. Agent, but once again, it's kind of from the behind the scenes photos that we've seen. But real quick, I thought I would just mention, I wrote down a bunch of the topics. Do we want to do the giveaway first, or we want to do it second? What do you guys want to do?
I'm okay with whatever, however y'all want to do it. So I'm just along for
let's get through everything. Let's let people come in more, so you know what I mean, and then we'll do it after, so it gives them a fair chance. That's what I think.
So I figure we'll talk real quick. There's a couple things I saw today. Jeff Snyder and John Rocco were talking about. So this is a random rumor they heard today that I was actually passed on. Steve Rogers living in the 828 Fantastic Four universe.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And he meets up with Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom takes him over to the 616.
I like that. I actually like that. I think that would be. It would be confusing, obviously, until we see the movie. We'll find out.
No.
But because why Steve? Because why is Steve there?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Interesting.
And how did he get on? How did he get there before they made it to the 616? So okay.
Yeah.
Well, because they
for first steps too. Chris Evans wasn't he on set?
Yeah, he was supposed to be in there. Yeah. So, but the whole thing is they said that I remember in the book, and the Russos have said that he jumped over timelines. So it does make sense to essentially say that it could be another universe, and maybe they didn't have a Captain America, so maybe that's actually why it worked. That's the only reason why I can in that possibility.
Yeah. As of now.
Yeah. And then as of this is one I think that was really cool too. I'm gonna switch glasses because I don't like the glare. I'm gonna just put on my real glasses. Alex Perez, because these actually have lens differences. Alex Perez also said that WandaVision is a must for Doomsday and Secret Wars. So
saw that too. Yeah.
Do we think that actually confirms anything?
I would say so, because let me tell you something. Remember a while ago, I just want to say, a while ago, I did tell you, I was like, the way that Doom's going to use, I was the only one who said it, actually, the way the runes, the spells that are on the wall or whatever it is, that A that we seen earlier when they released the picture, and everyone was like, oh, Doom's going to use spells. And I was like, it's just like in WandaVision when Wanda learned how to use magic. And also when the Ancient One was explaining to Doctor Strange, we pull energy from the multiverse. It's the same thing, just in a different way. So that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, I think it ties in directly now. The whole I can't figure out who put the video. I see it, but it says video not available, where it says Dr. Doom will have a cult of sorcerers and wizards, but I don't know who posted the video. Like, I can't find the video. It just shows.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a couple months ago.
No. It came out today again, though. It was
today?
It was back out today. So, like, I don't know if it was new or whatnot, but, like, it was regurgitated. The problem is I can't see who posted it. It just says link unavailable or something along those lines.
One of those posts. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after this.
Yeah, because I'm
someone in the chat, Pabsum, is asking, will all the X-Men return in Doomsday after all? Storm, Jean, Iceman and Rogue, and I guess CEO. I guess that means company. I guess. I'm guessing. I think Rogue's in it, right? I know James Mack talked about that a while back or something like that.
I mean, Storm. Okay, let's go through the characters and let's think about it. Storm, you can pretty much say at this point, right?
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Everybody I feel like it's kind of up in the air, but
yeah, Gene's a hit or miss because even I thought at a point, but now I'm like, you know what I mean? Iceman. I mean, he's on the concept art for the next set of X-Men supposedly that we're gonna get. So Rogue, so on.
Yeah.
And hold on, I heard a rumor a while ago that Rogue is supposed to do something with Captain Marvel, which I don't know how true that is, but for the next saga, so
like the cartoon in the book. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Real quick. Is that? Yeah, it's Josiah. Thank you, Josiah. He said, can't wait for Doomsday. But
Doom Servant.
And then what's his name? Doom Servant's in here too?
Yeah, apparently. I seen it.
I'm trying to pay attention, but I was gonna say James Mack also said that Colossus and Angel and Iceman were going to be in it too. So
he said Iceman. He did say that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, and that got me hyped. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, man, come on, man. I have to see. And Spike, I've talked about it with you over and over. You know how much I want to see those X-Men, all the ones Chad just named.
Yeah. So if you had to pick one, who you taking? If you had to pick one mutant to show up in this movie, who you pick?
We're talking like OG Fox cast.
Whatever
right? Like
you feel. No,
cast,
whatever you feel.
Any time to shine in the original X-Men films. He only had like
he's lagging a little bit.
Ultron, what happened?
Hayden's lagging a little bit. No, you're good. You're good. No worries.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. You're good. Oh, sorry, my crappy internet.
No, you're good.
I would say Daniel Cudmore's Colossus, man. Because again, like I said, he barely had any time to shine in the original X-Men.
I was gonna say that's the one from X3, right?
Yeah, and X2 as well. I don't know if he was in the first one. Was he in the first one? I don't remember.
I think the second one.
The second one, because that's when they all got like a bigger cast.
Yeah, but I mean, like he only had like a few lines of dialogue, and that's it. And I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, his like whole thing was like he picked up Wolverine and threw him in the circle, and then he
exactly.
got the Sentinel head.
That was it.
Iceman Sean Ashmore was a main character, kind of in a way, but I'd like to see him. But Sean Ashmore said he did the Andrew Garfield thing where he's like, no, I'm not in it. I had no conversations, and I was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I don't want to believe that. You know what I mean? But
no, I feel that, man. What's up, Nate? How you doing? What's up? Dark Knight said, "Hey, King." Is it true
Dark Knight.
Hugh Jackman is in Doomsday. Tobey Maguire 100%, and so is Hugh Jackman. I thought you were talking about a scene, but yes, they're 100% in the film. Thank you, Scott Edwards, who all has not filmed for Doomsday. From my understanding, as of right now, it's Brie Larson. I see the thing with Famke is I don't know for sure personally. I've heard that she's been in the film, but then once again, my time coming back with this counteract. But at the same time, she said no to Days of Future Past, and she said no to the Wolverine.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
you got conflicting reports if you just go and check out like a couple of things. Google's powerful, guys. Google's very powerful. Don't knock it till you try it.
Google's also manipulative, though. You can also
if you use the overview that everyone likes to use.
Yeah,
come on
now.
True.
That's true.
Well, we have Inside Media in the chat. I think that's Inside Media from my page. I think my channel. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, because I posted the link on my community tab, so a lot of people from my side of YouTube might be coming. So
that's cool. Who do you guys think plays Psylocke? It's that
one, right?
It's that one lady, the one from the early version.
It's her for sure. I forget her name, but it's I think it's her.
I know they're not going to use Olivia Moon because she's is it Olivia Moon?
Oh,
yeah, she played her in
Moon?
Yeah, the one from the one from G4. Yeah. She was complaining about having to dress up originally, if I remember correctly. She was saying, "Oh, it's a man film." Like, bro, you picked Psylocke. Like,
what do you expect?
Yeah, Psylocke pretty much wears nothing. Like, I don't know what you want me to say there. Mia Malcolm. Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. That was like
the older Black Swan. Like a concept art of Ana de Armas' Psylocke, and I was
like, have you seen her out of what is she in, like John Wick or what is it, Ballerina, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bella. Yeah.
Okay, have you guys have not, I've been telling you to watch it, but go watch that new show with Shang-Chi CM Lu and her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Racist government
I can't
agent or
remember.
whatever.
Yeah, but no, the way that she is in that show, if I'm not mistaken, is her. Like,
Dude, the problem with her
she
acting is so bad. She's such a
no, but she's good. No, actually, in that show, dude, she's good. Like, she plays this like girl, like spy girl, obviously, but she has this manipulative side. But you believe her. It's like I don't know. Copenhagen, yeah, the Copenhagen effect.
We got to
That's
make
what.
sure that you're right though, because she has a really bad accent. Like, she's hot, but she's got a really bad. Like, you're like trying to listen, and it's like it's hard to understand sometimes.
You're talking about Ana de Armas, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Pretty she is, but I kind of think she's a little overrated. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
She's just realistically,
she needs more time. I say this. She needs more time.
So okay,
oh,
sorry, go ahead.
She's better than Sydney Sweeney, I'll say that. But
what about this one? Ready for this? This is something I saw today. It said, this is a theory, but I think this could work. I mean, the way that they're advertising it right now. Okay, so this comes from Lord Sensu, and he said, here, ready for this? Wonder Man theory of the Molecule Man. Wonder Man could be a deliberate red herring. Simon Williams may secretly be the MCU's Molecule Man, or he could serve the same role as him, plays in the Secret Wars comics. Damage Control mentions Simon's explosions rearranging surrounding molecules. That line feels intentional, not a throwaway. And this could be his setup for Doomsday and for Secret Wars, especially since he is going to be in Doomsday.
You know, I could see that. I definitely could see that. I would be okay with that too. I'd be okay with that. I think that actually might.
You know, it's really, really ironic, and you're not going to believe me, but I have it. If I go through my other phone right here, I actually have the picture of the report that talks about his ionic abilities that affect the ions around him, not around everything else. So he can't really generate. He can only impulse and explode. That's how come when he's walking, he can't contain the energy. So even if you want to use him as a battery for like something like, I don't know, the Multiverse or Molecule Man, to blow up everything and have him scream really loud, his head's going to explode before he can do that. I'm just going to be honest. Like, if you're thinking, like,
that's true.
Cool theory, though. That's what I think. I watched the show. That's kind of how they explained it. And if you want to see the document,
I was half asleep during that boring show. So if we're being real,
so you didn't like Wonder Man?
Bro, it was so boring. Okay, so put in mind,
so you're kind of on in the same boat as me, sort of.
Well, I have. So let's put it this way. I mean, most of us probably do. I have two monitors, right? So what I do is I always throw stuff on this side. So on this side, I have whatever's going on, and on this side, I was playing League of Legends, and I was playing obviously, but I'm watching, and I'm trying to watch this show.
Multitasking.
Dude, it's so hard though, because like Wonder Man, the problem was it wasn't bad. So I'm not saying it's a bad show, but it's not a Marvel show. Like, it would have worked as like a Lifetime. It felt like one of those Christmas, like the horror shows, like where it's like the girl gets over and the neighbors the killer or whatever, and you're like, oh, or Disturbia. Like,
well, this is what I talked about in my review.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah.
The MCU, even from the first Project Iron Man, the MCU has had a very rich, unique, and distinct vibe. And I didn't feel that in Wonder Man. I didn't feel that at all. Like, it has a great vibe, it does, but I felt
like they literally could have written it off, but they didn't, because they didn't want to waste money. I feel like
that's how I feel.
Yeah. What if Chad is playing the true Doctor Doom? That's a secret.
Dude, that'd be wild.
But I don't know. I see, because my thing is this. I don't want, and I get it because they kind of have to, but I don't want them using Sentry as the device, because Sentry, as powerful as Sentry is, his whole thing is by his emotions. So whenever they beat him, he's always beaten by like emotions, or like he's trying to hold back and help out, and then like Thor comes in and it's like boom, but like I can't see him just sitting there being a prisoner. Like, what? Okay, first of all, if you're like chained up, right, like he is in that picture, you're telling me he can't like think in his brain? What does Dr. Doom have, like a scrambler in his head every 13 seconds? Like, it just because like then why don't you just use Wanda? Like
or Franklin manipulate Frank, change the world and use Franklin.
Yeah, but Franklin like builds the world. Wanda creates the world. Like Wanda is
like, how do you? No, I know that, but how do you keep that going if we're talking about the battery of Molecule Man and people are like century? You know what I mean?
I feel like this way. I feel like no matter who you're watching in Doomsday, no matter who you're cheering for, no matter who, whatever, in any part of this thing, there to me personally, there's not a single bad guy and there's not a single good guy. It's you are trying to survive the multiverse. Like if we're in the multiverse and we're all at the end, like I don't care about any of you at that point. Like I'm trying to make sure my kids survive, and that's it. Like, and I feel like from
I'll be real.
Yeah, and from a perspective, Doom is like, hey, if you help me, I'll let you have this part with your water name more, and you guys can live here. But you have to help me take out so and so. Even though secretly we know he's going after Steve Rogers, but at the same time, he's giving you that ability to be like, hey, I won't mess with you. You don't mess with me. I'll give you a little bit of this piece and we'll get rid of this guy.
Yep.
So that's kind of how I see it. Like you should go into this movie going, oh my God, is this person going to switch sides? There should be no teams in a sense. It should be everybody. You should constantly have this movie going, and you should have Shuri going, what if I just get rid of Namor right now? And then you should have Namor being like, well, I don't trust the Fantastic Four. It should be one of those movies where we're like constantly like in Disturbia mode, where we're like, well, who's the bad guy?
Yeah, the boom.
Like, could you imagine if Doom was the good guy? Like if Doom is the good guy of this whole movie, and realistically, the Avengers are the bad guys, because there's really no true Avengers team right now. But they're all still fighting and arguing and whatnot, you know,
about who's who, and I'm in charge, and the whole 9 yards of it.
Yeah. I feel like that's a different way, and I feel like it works. As for this one, thoughts on Sadie Sink 3 movies? See, I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I can't say it's not true, but
I feel like the third one would probably be Doomsday, right? I mean, maybe not, but that's just my guess.
Third would be Secret Wars. The second would be Doomsday. Because if she's in Spider-Man,
well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like the 3 she'll be in is Brand New Day and Doomsday and Secret Wars, right? So, I mean,
but the only problem with it is though, if you're making her Jean Grey, right, and you're only doing 3 movies, so is she not the new Jean Grey?
It's so interesting, man. Like I want to know. I want to know who she is. Like I really do. Like what happened to like all the Shothra stuff? Like apparently she was gonna be Shothra 2 or something like that. I don't know what happened with that. That just disappeared.
I'm all right. I'm gonna say, because I said that first, or Chad, you, but around the same time, whatever. I don't care. Either way, we thought the same thing. What I will say is, all I remember in my head is embodiment of the multiverse and a combination of 2 characters. That's what I remember hearing. That's confirmed 100%. Everything else is everybody.
Well, it's
everything else.
But it's right here how everybody's saying, oh, a 3 movie deal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's only a 3 movie deal, but you don't give somebody that you need in the future a 3 movie deal. You don't do that.
So,
you wouldn't be like, I'm giving you 3. Because what if there's 3 movies, and what if Sadie Sink's like, I fucking hate this. Then what?
Yeah, and on top of that, the X-Men script's not even like done. We barely have any casts on I would
make her Rachel Summers too. That's what Pabsum just said, because that was my whole
very
thing.
Possible she's Rachel.
Yeah, and if she's working with
it, Rachel works
control and all that, and then you're like, oh, she's from the future and she's trying to stop events from being manipulated, and then eventually you just don't have her anymore. Because first of all, she doesn't look like Jean Grey. I don't care what anyone says, just because she has red hair.
No, I agree.
She's too young too. And I get it.
Yes.
They want to be in their 20s, but when your person looks like they're 13, it doesn't work the same way. Because then Scott's gonna look like a weirdo if you bring an older actor.
But okay, wait. If she's Jean Grey and she has to interact with Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I'm saying, in all of her continuity, doesn't like Charles have to go to her when she's a kid?
Charles is a weirdo, bro.
No. But
Charles is a weirdo.
Look, minus all that stuff, but because of her mutant abilities, right?
Yeah.
So he would have to go to her. So we would have to know there's mutants. The X-Men would have to be established for Charles to go to her and find her with Cerebro, not interact with what Thanos is doing. We have to explain all of that, what Charles is, just to introduce Jean Grey. So yeah, Sadie Sink might be Jean Grey if she is, and she's worked for where has that happened without Scott Summers being there in any of her story? Well, let's really think about.
But I also don't think of any time where you're going to have Jean Grey over here just controlling people's minds so early on, especially if she's not technically a mutant. We're saying like she's a runaway right now.
Okay.
The whole thing is, so she's still new. So I don't see her doing that, because if I remember correctly, I mean, obviously, I'd probably have to go back and touch back, but I don't remember her being any of importance really early on. Obviously, she was Marvel Girl, not Jean Grey, but she wasn't she wasn't like super. She was like the early Sue Storm, like not super important, but you're there and you're kind of helping.
Listen. She got introduced in the I'm about to go back in my Marvel encyclopedia because I read both of them. Like, listen, dude, she got introduced in the Silver. Okay, so the first hero villain that was introduced was Namor, and the Human Torch that was an android. Okay, those were the first. That's as far back as we go. That was like the Bronze Age of comics, right? And then we jump into like Captain America, Black Panther, because then we move into like World War II and all this other stuff. Around a little before that, which was like the Silver Age of comics. That's where she came in. And then the Fantastic Four didn't have the thing on it. It had Herbie originally. That's around that same time period. So, yeah, she didn't have a big importance. So when people are like, she's Jean Grey, you got to think about like, and then at that time, Spider-Man was like, there, you could use him, but he never interacted. Spider-Man interacted with Firestar and Iceman first from the X-Men. So that's why I'm like, nah, she can't be. Like, if she is, holy shit, crazy twist. Excuse my language.
Yeah,
but I really don't think that she is, man. I don't.
Yeah, it just seems too.
Oh, Tribal, what's up, man?
It's
Jeremy Lamar, right?
But
yeah, to me.
Okay, and then the next one before we do the announcement, I'll check this one real quick. Sentry and Magneto being MVPs.
I heard about that.
I heard about that. How? We got so many people. I would think Scott would be one of the MVPs. I'm not even gonna. I just like seeing him. I would think he would be. Come on.
Well, because apparently Magneto is supposed to.
Yeah, against Doom. Against Doom.
Which
trying to rip that armor
off.
Or whatever.
You're just
you didn't.
And I don't.
You didn't know that? I figured that out a while ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, if he like used the magnetic spectrum and was like holding the two planets apart, that would be sick. Like
so, like you gotta think, bro, dude. Check it out. First of all, is when he gets to the X-Men universe, is he already gonna know magic, or did he learn it before he got there? And if that's the case, huh?
You have to take.
You said he already knew.
If he's already manipulating, then he already knows. Because if he's already in the what's that called? What's that realm with the tower?
The realm with the tower. The library spot.
The Watcher.
Oh, where the Watcher's at the astral plane or whatever, the fifth dimension.
Yeah, but not the astral plane is Black Panther.
No, I'm not talking about that.
What's it called?
Not the Library of Worlds or the freaking. If they're in the fifth dimension, bro, it's this white space where they can see like the creation of the multiverse and reality and stuff. Dimensional plane.
It's gonna bug me. Yes, there you go. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, dimensional plane.
It was gonna bug me. Okay, but yeah,
I told you I was close.
Like
too many planes in the MCU. Too many.
I feel like this film, like we're gonna think, I feel like 3/4 of the film Doom, not to us, because it's kind of the way they're doing this is kind of stupid in my mind, because like we know Doom is bad. But like, even if you didn't watch it, you know Doom is bad. But like, we have to like be convinced in the movies by the Russo brothers that he's not a bad guy for the Avengers to want to team up with. So you got to take in mind throughout 3/4 of the film, more than likely, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I need help. Oh my god," blah, blah, blah. Which is weird because is it gonna be Robert Downey Jr.'s voice or is it gonna be someone else's voice? Because I can't take that serious either because he's so little and like I couldn't.
Yeah, will the mask give him like right? Like, will the mask like do something to his voice or what are we? That's a really good.
Huh. It's weird, right? Like, but my thing is this. So at the end, probably during maybe Secret Wars, if they're smart, if they do Doomsday and they act like Doom is like good the whole time, and then it's Secret Wars, we realize that it's like all of Dr. Doom's like backstory and building up to it and all, that would be the smart way to go for me personally. Especially if you're gonna do 3 movies, and then in the 3rd movie, you would do like the multiversal Avengers trying to save everybody. You would have at the end of Secret Wars, you would have the ship crash, and I feel like Secret Wars or whatever part 2 would be, because I feel like Secret Wars really should be Doom's story. I feel like that's the way they should go. I don't like 2015 Secret Wars. I don't like that story. I like everything.
Really?
I like everything up to it, and then 2015 is garbage to me. I don't know.
Listen, the ending, I'm not gonna lie, the ending and why everything gets solved is like, I was like, bro, like we can do better. We can do a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one right there. The ending, read the last like 10 pages, and then you're gonna be like, damn, everything led to this.
Yeah, but
like,
but I mean, like, even like this, like when you go and you have like Rabuma Law and you're reading everything up to it, that's like the great when you're like, what's going on? And then you have Thor and Hyperion, and they're running from the Beyonders, and then you have like Doctor Strange giving in his soul and all these things and all these different.
And then
stories.
Miles and Spider-Man doing all their crazy stuff, like all at the same time, but they all connect. It's wild.
And then you have them on the raft, and the raft, like everything falls out of the raft, and like you lose Sue and all that. Like, but like once again, 2015 is not a bad story. I just feel like it was too short. Like I feel like there needed to be more of that story. It was definitely too short.
I just want to see the Council of Reeds in Maestro and the Maker. That's what I want to see. Like, dude, that would be the greatest. If that happened, it would be the greatest superhero movie ever made, dude. Seriously. I know that's a lot to ask for. I know it is, but pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. But I know some of those, all those have been rumored, I think, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, rumors are fun.
So I feel like, okay, now I'll hit it real quick. Let me
hit what?
The event. Okay.
Oh yeah, the fun stuff.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. So I feel we'll do it. Real quick. Wait, who said that? Dark Knight. Rabuma Law is essentially it's Doctor Doom's alter ego he uses. It's his alias. He's pretty much a world destroyer, is what they call him. He builds a cult and he goes around. He destroys the molecule men, and that's what causes the incursions. And then in the end, you find out that was Doctor Doom, and then he's back to normal with Stephen Strange. Stephen Strange is supposed to get the powers of the Beyonder, but he doesn't want it, so he gives it to Doom.
Yep, pretty much. And also, Doom made a deal with all of himself to make that happen with the Molecule Man because he figured it out before it was going to happen. Just so you know. So
Dark Knight says, "Is it okay to say that I'm more hyped for Brand New Day than Doomsday?" I mean,
I'm in the same boat.
That's just your opinion.
I'm kind of leaning there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of leaning there
because my thing is, for me, you really can't go wrong with Spider-Man. I'm excited for Doomsday, but you just can't go wrong with Spider-Man. Like it's not gonna, I don't think it'll do less than 2 billion. It's Spider-Man. Like.
Yeah, I'm saying 2 to 2.5. So
yeah, so to start off with the whole thing, it's obviously called the Doomsday. It's the Austin, Texas premiere. What we're doing, so it's a great idea between the three of us. We're just thinking we're renting out a whole theater, the room. There'll be a set amount of tickets. Obviously, we're working with people right now. It's already pretty much done, and just the pen just needs to be signed. But it's going to be doing giveaways, which I'm thinking for giveaways, we'll probably do like every other month. It'll start off smaller things. Then obviously as we go, it'll be better. So like, I'm thinking like, obviously I have a bunch of like, extras of just comics in general. So like I have a lot of like, that whole Secret War run, the new Avengers. So I'm thinking that we'll start giving some of those away because the best thing to do to catch up to this event and be hyped is to read some of the stuff. I have a ton of Funko Pops that I need to get rid of, so we're gonna do some Funko Pops.
And I can definitely look around and try to find stuff as well. Like I have like paperback comics right here that I definitely want to read, but I'm like I mainly want to try to keep here. I'll move my camera.
I feel you.
All these like I can't really move it that well, but like the bigger comics right there, so I can try to.
Hey, we got. All right, found something. We got tons of things. We can start with like little Funko Pops, little Taskmaster. You know what I'm saying? We can give little examples. Hey, imagine this one day, yo, Chad. You got one of these?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, is that a DVD?
Yeah,
set?
dude, it's a special edition. I found it at a thrift store for like what, $20 or something.
Yeah,
I was like, what the this is dope. So yeah, we got things. There's stuff. It's real, guys.
Yeah,
it's really real.
And then obviously, I don't know how this works yet, but we're gonna work into it. Obviously, with if you want to reserve a seat, it'll obviously be an extra step. But as of right now, I'm looking into how we would do that because obviously it's gonna have around I don't remember what you said 240 seats or something along those lines.
Yeah, like so in the auditorium.
Yeah, what's the number?
There's 246 seats in the whole auditorium. But I think when the lady Kelly sent me the contract and all that on the email, she only put it up to 237. So something around that, you know what I mean? So somewhere
we'll just say 235. We'll just say 235.
To be safe.
But regardless or not.
This is
go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is like guys, I want everyone to remember this. The key word for this is fun, friendly, right? So and not crazy stressful, you know. So you can bring your family, bring your friends. It's all welcomed and everything. And we let you guys know as we know more information because we're trying to put this together in a good way, you know.
But
so
it
just
is,
remember
it
that.
is secured already. So like it's not gonna not happen. It's already secured. It's just obviously like that. But we're also doing Texas because we didn't want to do, like, I'm California and then obviously they're Nevada and Texas, but we didn't want to do something so far to the left or something so far to the right, just because I feel like also Texas is kind of like in the middle. I have a lot of friends in both sides of the country, and I have people that want to come from outside of the country. So I feel when we're doing that, it's in the middle. What?
So can I bring my cat?
If you want, Josie, you gotta pay for the cat's ticket, but yeah, dress him up.
Yeah.
And then obviously,
there it is.
Obviously, we also are doing where it's going to be an hour before the film and an hour after the film, which is going to enable like a costume contest with like, you know, prizes and whatnot. And then after, I think the coolest thing to do after would be if we all kind of like did together like a big YouTube thing or something along those lines, where it was like, so how do we think we're getting into Secret Wars? You know, what was our favorite parts? You know, what was your blah blah? And obviously, once again through that, there'll be prizes and everything along those lines.
Warstu's in
here. And
oh, there he is. Yeah, my boy Warstu.
I watch your videos, man. I watch your videos.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Hey, so yeah, but also too with I just want to let you know, like we're all working together to organize this so we each have a role, we each have a part. One of us is posting about it. It's all good stuff, right? And Chad was talking about, or this way, sorry, Chad was talking about, cameras are hard, guys. But there's gonna be a costume contest, and I'm organizing the whole thing. So we're talking YouTube. If you've seen my YouTube videos, I know I go a little crazy sometimes, but it's all for fun. But the editing is the important part. So I can edit some cool stuff. So imagine me as Deadpool, obviously, and we see a Chris Evans or something like that, and I'm just like, look, he's there, flame on. I mean, come on, that's fun, and it's family friendly. And everyone, one thing I do want to do, if you come as a Fantastic Four, you're going to be sitting in the Fantastic Four seats, okay? That's how it's going to work. Because it's going to be, because I want to have a video. I'm just telling you guys right now, I want to have a video. We're on stage. Hey, what's up? You guys enjoy this? Yeah, awesome, cool. All right, Fantastic Four. Woo! Wakanda forever.
Like Earth numbers on like a piece of paper on different seats.
I can edit, bro. I can edit all of that. Bro, I can do all that. You want it? Dude, you want okay, we can't do firecrackers in a movie theater. That would be just weird. But I mean, you know, something cool. I'm spitballing here. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Not Warstu. Josie, we're actually working on that right now. I don't know yet, but I do know some people down here, so I could probably make something happen. But that is something out of a possibility. I'm not going to say who right now, but just
what Josie say?
Family, friends, guest appearances.
Oh, guest appearance. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The more people that know, because we're just starting, so the more people that know, the more things we can bring to light of this. Like, you know, let's make it possible.
About reaching out to somebody's agent, but I'm not gonna. I've already told these two guys.
Also too, hold on. But another thing, when you reserve your seat or whatever it is, if you're gonna do the costume contest, like come as your character, you don't have to go crazy. I'm just wearing a suit. I've been to the movies in my suit. I can wear my best face, okay, no makeup included, and I can walk in there for fun. Like we're not going ham. I don't have crazy weapons, but stuff like that is okay, you know. And then it's just
Warstu. If you can come too, that would be awesome, man. Again, I've been watching your not to fanboy right now, but been watching your videos for a while, so that would be cool to meet you too, man.
Oh, so, I'll check them out. Yeah, and if I haven't seen any of you guys, or if I'm not following you, please reach out. I'll give follow support because we're all about it, you know. Yeah. So.
I'm gonna have to edit that part out. Ooh, that was bad. I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I already.
As he said, if you get Toby to show up, Chad will freak out.
Because I never saw the Spider-Verse. No, I didn't say nothing.
Oh no, wait, it's not something else, right? Is it not something I said?
No.
Okay.
Trials of Tribute.
No, you're good.
What's up, dude? What's up? Thank you very much.
Oh, that's the homie right there.
No, I can reach out. I mean, my cousin's father-in-law is his poker buddy, but that doesn't mean I can do anything there. And we do live pretty close together. So I mean that's still, you know.
But there's so much time to do things right now that it's all just about like, you know, bringing it up, getting the hype back for what we really need. You know, because not everybody, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know anybody I can be like, hey, yo, can I get that ticket to Marvel Studios? Yeah, sure, Spike, here you go. Like, that's not going to happen. I don't care. Yeah. Like, you know, So that's where it's at, and it's good. It's really good.
Just became
I'm leaving.
Sponsored member.
Oh,
well, thank you.
I thought he said I'm leaving right now. I was like, oh, okay, bye.
Someone said Toby is my grandma. What?
Toby, that's Josie.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the thing right now. We're obviously working on a lot right now. There'll be constant updates. The thing is, I want to kind of like, I don't know how I'd put this together, but I kind of want to do like a specific group chat for it. On
X. The people that are locked in.
Yeah, so I think I'll do something like that. That way they can get like the earliest updates, because I do know also that when it comes to stuff like that, people are going to want to know like hotels like close by and everything else like that. So I feel like that's the easiest way to make something happen,
Yeah. And obviously like we'll do updates, and everything will be on like X, and also here with the podcast and everything we got going. It's gonna fall into place, and it's so early right now. Yeah, if I'm about to get an upgraded costume, you better watch out. Nobody better come as a Deadpool, because I swear to okay. But yeah, podcast once a week, right? Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, I'm going back and forth. But yeah, that's pretty much the details right now. Obviously, the more the weeks go on, we're gonna be doing that. But I kind of thinking about doing some things, like I said, monthly, which can be like, like a free ticket, or like, a comic book or whatever. And I think it's just going to build the hype, and it's going to attach to all this stuff. So it'll be the stuff. So like, say like next month, starting in February, it's like, Friday night, we have an hour or whatever. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I'll put down 10 questions. The person who gets the most questions right gets a free ticket, something along those lines. So
there it is.
Pretty simple, but at the same time effective. So
yeah,
right. Well, I mean, shoot, we can start a little giveaway right now. I got this little Taskmaster, a little 632. You know what I'm saying? Graded at 10 speeds per second. And if you guys would like to acquire this great deal, it's one of the 6 collectible items shops, as you can see on the back right here displayed. if you want, just an idea.
I don't know Dark Knight. I have no idea, honestly. I won't be watching it though. I didn't like the Spider-Verse movies. Yeah, they're not very good. Sorry.
I love them, dude. I love them.
Sorry to tell y'all, they're not that good. But
I'm gonna go burn my onesie. I have a Miles Morales onesie, and it's awesome. This is fire, y'all. Keep grinding. I will do your best. I beg your pardon. What?
But yeah, that's the thing for today. I just wanted to get that out there. I know this is, what is this? How long is this? 37 minutes. So gives us enough time to just kind of recap. I know everybody's got a weekend going on, and we got some grinding to do. But
quick but effective.
Yeah.
Effective.
So what we will do is we will keep you guys updated. Like I said, I beg your Petron. Oh,
I saw that. I was like,
did you mean pardon?
Pardon. Oh yeah. You want to talk about the Patreon really quick, or the GoFundMe that we're trying to set up?
Well, that's the thing, is I don't know exactly how to do that yet. That's why I'm gonna look all into it.
Well, yeah. So the idea. Okay. So yeah, exactly. Once we get tickets aren't on sale yet, so we have the place, but the movie's not out yet. Nothing is promoted about the movie, so right now all we have is the place. We could go there, and I could put on Avengers Endgame right now, for example. So when the tickets become possible to be sold, we'll already have them, and then that's when you're like, okay, Patreon link, we all want to reserve our spot. Okay, are you bringing family, friends? Are you part of the costume contest? Just keep it simple, keep it smooth. That's how it works. Right, guys? So everybody's aware of the whole process, and we all feel like, all right, we're on the same page. There's stuff like giveaways and everything are still going to happen, like Chad was saying. Okay?
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Okay, yeah. So hope you all enjoy. Obviously, have a good weekend, and we'll catch you guys in the next podcast video, whatever you want to call it.
I'll be, I'll be online. So
yeah, and then I'll put everybody in the tags and whatnot in this, and we'll run it by.
Good deal.
That's all, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys later.